Hey everyone, and welcome to Pikmin 2 Regrown. This is a mod for Pikmin 2 that reimagines the campaign. So new treasures and caves and layouts and all kinds of neat stuff. And frankly, it's a reason for me to play more Pikmin 2. I've been in a Pikmin 2 mood recently, so I'll take any excuse to play more Pikmin 2. This also has a couple of quality of life features. I've heard it's touted kind of like, I'm gonna say, the definitive way to play Pikmin 2. I'm not sure about that. I guess I'll be the judge, whether or not my opinion matters. Who knows? But from what I've seen, it seems pretty nice. Now, obviously, I don't think you can really do much with the Pikmin 2 tutorial. I mean, as we saw in the last mod, you can change the level, you can change the text, but you do kind of have to go through the Pikmin 2 tutorial, which is, Louis fell out of the ship. Sucks to be Louis. I guess last time it was Olimar who fell out of the ship. Regardless, someone always falls out of the ship. There's always some Pikmin punching this poor little potato. And we gotta get Pikmin, we have to get Louis, we gotta combine them, get, I think, 20? We get 21 on day one. I don't exactly remember how many Pikmin we get day one, but there's not too much you can do. Like, they're invincible until I whistle them. I can't interact with them at all. So if you ever want to do a no whistle run, can't do that because you just can't leave the starting area. I did learn since last time that you can hold down this button to get like a first person, I'm not gonna say first person, but a horizontal view, so we can kind of get a little sneak peek of what's coming up later. We have, I don't even know what to call it. They're like spider warts. It's the berry plants. There's berry plants here now. Other than that, I think there's a new cave here somewhere. I tried looking left earlier, making sure this game worked, and couldn't see anything to the left, so we'll just have to go explore that ourselves. Lad's back in tow. Love to see him. How fascinating. You've managed to get those Pikmin. I'm pretty sure there's zero way for you to lose Pikmin. You can't even throw Pikmin over this wall. I believe there's an invisible wall here. Like, for instance, if I had 5 Pikmin and Louis had 15 Pikmin, I cannot give my Pikmin to Louis. He just can't call them, which is weird, but interesting. So if, like, Olimar were to throw his Pikmin on top of the bag, Louis couldn't call in Olimar's Pikmin. Not sure why, but they're very much so separated until that bag is smushed. Louis, you're not dead. Congrats. Alright. Press start to contact me. I'm really interested because I read through some of the changes, and this area actually gets reused after day 6. Because normally, once you do your little tutorial here, this is just a barren wasteland of nothing. But now there's supposed to be stuff here afterwards. I want to know, what stuff is here? I always thought it was weird, nothing ever appeared in the tutorial area after day 1. In Pikmin 1, the tutorial area became kind of, whoops, I killed all my Pikmin, I need to regrow them. Because there were a ton of things to get more Pikmin there. And it was always a nice rest day going back to the old crash site. Impact site? Impact site. Also, we do have to be slightly concerned. I believe there are now bosses on the overworld, and the bosses have been buffed somewhat. Because there are... a couple of the bosses were a little easy, to be fair. So, we need to make sure not to just, randomly walk into, like... Beady would probably be fine. Beady long legs, who cares? Raging long legs, I hate that thing. I've got a tier list in my brain of bosses that I care about. I don't like the Raging. Raging's kind of a nightmare. Beady is fine. Snagrets are fine. The walking snagret thing, the walking bird, is annoying, but fine. He usually just, like, he'll pop up and he'll just immediately dive back down afterwards. Usually doesn't kill too much stuff. Grobster, I think's fine. Giant Crab Man. I hate the Empress so much because she's so slow. What other bosses are there? Wraith isn't too bad. Except, you know, he's a little stressful. You know what? The big, it's not a slug. What is that thing that has like a tulip bulb on its tail? Whatever that thing is, I hate that thing. It's unnecessarily annoying to fight. I still know there's a better way to fight it than just swapping captains constantly. We'll see. I'm supposed to have auto pluck. Oh, I've got auto pluck. Thank you, game. Thank you for the auto pluck. Just have Louis pluck things for me. That way I don't have to do it. Also, there is Nectar Day 1. Should have probably... I just saw grass was like, Neuron, activate. Pick up grass. You must share that information with Louis. Uh-huh. Louis is currently the one doing it. Oh, I'm gonna get, like, none of that nectar, and it's gonna be real sad. You know, I might be able to get away with it. Never mind. Did not get away with it. Look, we just want... I want to throw one flower over there, and he can do that. There... Oh, you know what? I bet there's 5 pellet over here. Oh, there's not. How many Pikmin do I have? I have 10, right? There's 16 total. I thought the bag was 20. Oh, you know what? The bag is probably like 15. The battery's 20. That's what it is. Because you can't add any more Pikmin to this battery. 20 is the max, I think. I'm remembering. Alright, you guys stay there. I need to go grab... Actually, I might not need to grab Jimmy. We might be fine with the 10 I have, which would be really handy. It is 15. Look at that. Perfect. All clearly calculated. I stole one of them. Actually, I stole my own guy back. Congratulations, you've been in a paper bag. Use the buttons to do the things. Uh-huh. Just need to get... Let's send the flowers. Carrying this guy back. Speed it up. Alright, 6. Yeah, 6 for that. I'm pretty sure this is like 40. 35, close enough. We do have to come back here tomorrow. Like, day 1 and day 2 are kind of glued together. Not too much you can do. We got 3 nectars. That's pretty nice. Everyone should be flowers. And assuming we get more... Oh, if I can just have flowers forever. After having the, like... flat, like, fast boys. I want fast boys forever. I did read that purple Pikmin have been changed around a little bit, so they're not as strong. They don't do... They do their ground pounds, but the ground pounds don't do much damage. But to compensate, they're slightly faster. So you're not just waiting on them forever. Should I have waited for the 3 guys who just dropped out of the ship? Probably. On the other hand, it's not like I could possibly lose these flowers. Alright, boys, drink up. Gotta get them strong bones. 20 guys exactly. Perfect. I can just leave Louis here, I suppose. I don't need Louis. I probably do need Louis, but I technically don't need Louis. I don't even think I have to leave. I think I could just stand down where Louis fell down, and the day still ends regardless. There they go, my boys. My beautiful lads. Just look at them with their Duracell battery. I always thought it was weird that it was just a bunch of brand name stuff. I wonder how that came to be. Wait. Because it's Nintendo, it's Japanese, right? Does the Japanese one have different products? Or is it more Duracell batteries? I'm trying to think what other I mean, there are Nintendo products in here. And my brain is slightly tainted from the other new treasures, like a Red Bull. I don't think there was a Red Bull in the original game. But I feel like there was more than one, like, actual product. Congratulations, you got a treasure and it was worth like 250 bucks or something. Alright, thank you, Mr. Ship. Let us continue. It's a real shame he exploded. Actually, you know what? Why in the third one did he lose his gold paint? Because you find the ship like smashed up. In the giant stompy boss's arena. Why is it back to Rusty? I'm pretty sure it's back to Rusty. It's been a while since I played 3, but I remember it being the Rusty version. Going like, oh look, there's their ship. It got smashed. I assume the president just, again, got another debt. They had to scrape all the gold paint off of it. 280. That's a lot for a battery. No deaths, surprisingly. Thank you for playing Pikmin 2 Regrown. Please report any bugs to Raxton on Twitter. Have fun. Emails I think end of the day is actually the best thing about Pikmin 2. It's just cozy. It's just extra cozy. And hopefully, they didn't use Dire Docs for the Piclopedia. Doesn't sound like it. Okay. That was an issue. The music was an issue last time. Why would Dire Docs get copyright claimed? Of all things. That was the only thing that ended up doing it. I was expecting like a bunch of different music to happen to get claimed last time, but it was only Dire Docs. Which is just weird to me. Good morning. Pikmin are all snoozing. No, they were fighting that like dwarf bulborb for, I'm gonna say, roughly 40 years. So they're probably a little tuckered out. I'm excited to see the new bosses. There's, I want to say, it's either 6 or 8 new bosses. And one of them was a cut boss from Pikmin 1. I want to see it. I want to know. Give me the inside scoop. Also, I could really use some nectar. And by that, I do mean some spicy juice. I was playing... It wasn't this one. I think it was back when I played 256. I think it's the one. I ended up getting a spray, like a spray drop, before unlocking it. And that was weird and glitchy. If you somehow pick up a spray before you unlock the cutscene going like, hey, this is what this kind of spray is, then, like, it does the animation of picking it up and adding it to your inventory, but it stays blank. And then afterwards, like, you can't use it. It's just not, it's gone. But when you do finally pick up the first berry, you do still have it stored, so it's real weird. Is there anything over here? Yeah, there's like 1 pellet posy. Oh no, there's 3. It's better than nothing. And still nothing down here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this kind of feels like a good place for a boss, to be honest. So I'm gonna go with the assumption that there's a boss here on day 6. Go ahead and do that. And this should be enough. We already have enough to get through because it's 35. This will get us, I don't know, like 42? Is it 2 per? I know it's different depending on the colors. Also, Louis, you couldn't have helped out, like, at all. I know you're, like, 2 feet away. But please. You could have helped Pluck. Alright, boys are coming in. Can't do the paper bag just yet. Yeah, okay, to be fair, right? It's not a race. There's no reason to race. We could be racing around, but there's nothing else to do today besides go to that cave and get the purples. Assuming the purples are still in there. I know some of the Pikmin have been shuffled around so you don't get them at the same place. So, I'm going to assume I still get purples. But, they might not get those purples. Yeah, we can't even come back here, really, until we have blues. So, that'll be a while. Because we have to go through at least the next 2 levels to get blues. But yes, I am great at getting all my guys on the juice. I should have just run them into a wall somewhere and then bunched them up, but it's fine. Yeah, 47 total. Then this doesn't look to be any different. I guess the our lads are now snowy instead of red. I'm gonna want to murder you, and then I'm gonna actually go ahead and send 3. Why not? I'm gonna leave 1 guy to whack this wall. Said 1 guy to whack this wall. Don't get murdered by the guy on the other side if you break it down, by the way. Try your best. Unfortunately, this thing is lumpy. Not the bulb orb. The bulb orb is not all that lumpy. But the ground here is lumpy. And I don't know why it's so lumpy, but it actually makes it hard to walk on. Alright, I need to stop swinging this camera around. It's making me sick. We're just gonna have to leave those guys there for the time being. Need more lads. You know what? I should have brought both captains. I should have had 1 captain stay there to pluck, and then the other captain to run back and get the treasure. That's my bad. I'm sure he's got it covered. Stand right here. And yeah, they'll come to me. That should be enough. I assume I had, what, 7 over there already? Yeah, I've got 16. Plenty. Make it 18. Okay, you guys are done. 45... Is 44 the max? That doesn't seem right. No, there's definitely room for, like, 1 more guy there on the side. You're still breaking that. That's not happening anytime soon. Caves underground take no time at all to break. I'm trying to think. Again, it's not a race. I'm in like race mode. I'm playing Colossal Caverns in my downtime. A different Pikmin 2 mod, which we might see here in a little bit. And it's all about speed. This is not about speed. I have all the time in the world. Or 13.5 minutes, at least. So I really should just take my time. Also, this always made me think of a fish. I'm trying to think. Like a catfish? The Pokemon equivalent, or I guess the real world equivalent of... Is it Wishcash? I think that's the name of that Pokemon. I'm not very Pokemon versed. I can tell you what a Charizard is. Oh, another quality of life feature. I'm not sure if it's quality of life. Just a change. You notice we got a little bud guy down there. Instead of losing both flowers and the bud, now when people get knocked off, and by that I do mean Pikmin, they revert back to bud form. Bud form's kind of weird in the original Pikmins because you don't see a lot of it. Because if they lose their stuff, it's leaves. If they gain stuff, it's flowers. The only time you ever see buds is if they're in the ground for a little bit. And I want to say, was it 216 or 256 that made it so nectar was weak, so you had to have 2 nectars at a time? I think that was 256, or no, that was 216, I believe. It's just neat to incorporate the buds. How could the Pikmin destroy such a massive wall? Wow. The real question is who's putting all these walls up? I suppose there's no more rock walls. Like, I got rid of rock walls for this game. I'm not entirely sure why. Now, I could go take this one quartz back. I don't think it's particularly necessary. It'd be another, what, 4 Pikmin? I'm sure we'll have plenty of reds. Yellows are the ones that always get shafted. Wow, warm air is in this hole. Anything could be underground. I never know which one to go with. Red Pikmin are great because the whole damage thing. Blue Pikmin are great because I don't have to worry about all the annoying water rooms in caves. Yellow were just kind of there. That's why they always I just ignore them most of the time. By golly. It's a cave. It's a whole lot warmer down here under the snow. There never really is an explanation for why there's all these warm caves underneath the ground. I guess just natural heat geysers. I mean, there's just a ripe orange down here. Can't really explain why that's there. Oh, the poor little bulbs. I really don't have any interest in collecting the corpses. I believe the debt is the same at 10k. If it is 20k, I still don't care. The corpses are weird. Because why would I want to collect the corpses? I guess if I'm like really bad at the game and my only solution was to go farm a cave full of bulborbs. Also, they've gotten rid of the treasure cam. Handy. No longer have to... I mean, I kind of like the treasure cam because I like rotating them and looking at the things, but it has been an issue, like when I'm in combat, and it happens at the worst time. It's fine. We can still not explore things, examine things on the Piclopedia. Or I guess the Treasurepedia? I don't know what the other one's called. The final floor. So very spooky for a cave that has 3 bulborbs in it. Doesn't even, actually, it's only dwarf. It doesn't even have regular bulborbs. Is that a big old map? It resembles the surface of the planet. Perhaps there's something other than salvage in here. It's just too heavy, though. It's a real shame. I'm just thinking. I'm pondering. I'm postulating about the future. Again, it is kind of just a retread of day 1 and 2. You can't do too much with them. I guess we could have remade, or this first cave could have been redone. But this is less of a... See, it's weird because the description is actually a reimagining, which, where do you put that in, like, the tier list of the things? You have remaster, reimagining, remake, revolution. I feel like there's a lot. Yo, how many? Wait, how many do I get? A lot. The answer is that's a lot of. Did I got 20 purples. Ooh, well. That's usually more than I have the entire run. Amazing. He's real chunky. Shame. I'm pretty sure we don't have the onions. I do understand why you don't really add the onions to Pikmin 2, like the purple and the white onions, because that is a mod you can build your mod on top of. It would be a little weird. It makes them less special, I suppose. But I don't know. I just kind of kind of like being able to have a bunch of... I don't even want purples. I think I want a bunch of whites. They're so fast is the thing. And when I'm bad at the game and they get in, that's actually a good thing. There's plenty of reasons for me to want whites. They're easily gonna carry this themselves, but they're very slow still, so we'll give them some help. 250 exactly. So I'm gonna assume this still has, because the README does say, removed most treasure. Treasure screens, I guess is what it's called. So I'm going to assume every major treasure still has one. At the very least, this is gonna have a cutscene that talks about unlocking the next level. You've done it! I just like spinning these. It's fun to spin them. Oh, there's a microchip in here, and for some reason it also shows the planets. This is the spherical atlas. Alright, we'll go to somewhere new tomorrow. And we're just gonna leave. I've been told, and I believe it's true, you don't even have to have the Pikmin in your party to leave. Or to, I don't know about leaving. No, I'm pretty sure if you're in a cave, you don't need to worry about where your Pikmin are at all unless they're underwater. I think they can even be, or no, not underwater, underground. I think your Pikmin could be on fire and you can still just leave with them normally. Yep, there's surface. I suppose it would be kind of rude, but I'm surprised at no point do you ever just fall in a hole. Always jump in a hole, of course. But there's clearly giant cracks everywhere with which we leave. How come we never fall in any of those? Though I suppose Louis might have fallen in one. That's how he gets on top of the Titan Dweevil. Congratulations! After doing all that, you've completed the tutorial. You can now actually go play the game after you take this nap. Hey, you didn't die. Congrats. We've got data. Report back. And I know we were just in a cutscene, but here's a second cutscene. Which is weird. I don't know why this is spread into two cutscenes. There my boys go. I suppose I'm just gonna have all... Am I gonna bring out all of those guys? All the purples? I almost never bring purples with me anywhere, but if I get them in bulk like this, maybe I will use purples for things. The entire reason I never use purples is because there is the Doomsday apparatus, which needs 100 purples. So every purple loss is bad, because you don't get enough purples in the base game just from playing through it to get that. You have to go farm them up somewhere. So I really don't like taking them out, because what if they die? That is with Happy Hockaday savings alone, after all. Nothing bad here. And we're off to the Awakening Wood. I don't know how much of this is going to be changed. And there's yellows over there, so that's already something different. Wonder if I can get yellows, because it's normally red, purple, white, yellow, blue. I'm curious if I can get the yellows next. Old Pikmin are taking a snooze, just like that big old Bulborb over there. He's so sleepy. Actually, now that I see some daisies in the background, or what they're called, I'm going to change my answer to what I hate the most in this game. I know I was talking about bosses earlier with the raging long legs. No, I hate the creeping daisies or whatever they are. The flowers that are fake flowers. I hate those things. Not so much because I can't see them, but more just because they're a pain to kill. I can dismiss with X. I can also throw with A. And I also can throw it with A. And then, thanks. New employees. Look, Louis doesn't care. He just wants to eat more pick carrots. His tummy rumbles for the forbidden carrot. Okay, well, we got all but one. Which I will live with, I suppose. I can build a bridge over that direction. I don't... Okay, fine. Get the last two. Thanks. Does that even go anywhere? I should probably build up my numbers somewhat. Does this not go? Why is there a bridge here? There's a suspicious bridge. And I'm so paranoid about bridges from Pikmin 1, where if your Pikmin were underneath a bridge when it was built, it would just kill them. And then sometimes, even if they weren't under the bridge, it would just kill them. These bridges were death traps in the first game. I don't trust it. I'm gonna assume there's a buried treasure over here. I mean, there's nothing visible to the eye. That could be something else. What else do we got going on in this level? I have two big bulby boys over there. There's the globe. We got the regular old stuff there. Cave up top. Let's see if we can get to the yellows. I should probably go there early. If I can get yellows today, I should probably spend the day building up the yellows. All for that guy, huh? Never mind, it was for the gold skitterleaf. Flip beetle, whatever it's called. Oh, he had a treasure! Oh! The sneaky devil had a treasure up here. Of course. You know, one of these things looks a little different. I hate those things so much. Alright, let's get them. Yeah, it's still great. It's really nice to use these sometimes. I played the entirety of 256 without purples by accident. Purples are in one cave in that game. Technically 3 caves, but the first cave is the only one you can access until you have purples. So if you were to... Oh, that's already 10% of the debt. Gotta blow through this in no time. If you miss that one cave, then you just don't have purples for the entire game. I kept thinking that, like, oh, that's weird. I guess we're gonna unlock purples after I've saved Louis. Hey, look. There was a good... Oh, he still wants more. I remember there's a guy up there from when this whole place was flooded. Okay, well, we got 1,000,000 nectar. That's pretty nice. And all of these pellets. Gonna pump those numbers up in no time. Which we probably will need them as all of our guys die. Let's see, a little there, and then you guys should be able to carry this, no problem at all. And now that we've done everything here, we should probably try and work our way either to the yellows or to the first cave. I'll leave Louis here so he can do his job of cleanup. I do think I want the rest of these guys. Oh, by golly. It seems like the onions stopped making more Pikmin. What could this mean? It'd be neat to have more than 100 Pikmin, but I feel like it would start to get a little much. I'm not sure how much is too much Pikmin. but at some point you're waiting for like the world's longest conga line to go through. So yes, I will murder those people for no reason. Okay, I see the berry, and I know very well I should be doing this. But I see the berry. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of okay. Well, this is, like, very odd. Well, we have nectar. We have so much nectar. He dropped a ton of mites. Oh, is that some goo? Have you considered just throwing it into a squirt bottle and spraying it all over your closest friends? Sounds like it'd be a great time. I really thought they would latch onto this. Okay, that was my bad. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up all this random trash. Why not? We have time, is the thing. We still have time. Louis over here, he's got the blads. He can bring in new blood. And we're gonna have at least one spicy spray to go into whatever we're doing. Which, if we have to go fight the Empress, would be really nice, because she's just so tanky. She's so tanky for no reason. Well, we've taken enough. Gonna have spectacular results, making your Pikmin faster. So did you know that if you, like, spicy a Pikmin and it goes in water, it drowns faster? It's pretty awful, actually. There's two purples over there that aren't in it. But they were still on top. Or, like, they were rubbing up against the wall, but they were still idle. Yes, I would recommend not putting your spicied Pikmin into water. I'm not sure if it affects anything else, but I know it makes them drown faster. Hold on, I just want to zoom in on our boy. We're hanging out. We're hot tubbing. Come on, just... Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Can I see those yellows? Are they behind anything weird? I mean, usually the blues are up there. Can't tell from here. I need a first-person mode, but we don't have that. Oh, dum-dum. There he goes. There's a treasure up there, and... Oh, is... Angry man up there. Interesting. Let's hope they remembered you. Uh-huh. They're actively under fire. No. We gotta go help our boys. Baby. No, I can't help my boys. They're behind poison. I can do this at least. It's 300. I don't think I can get that. I need more purples. Right? I have the carry capacity of like 290. So we're gonna have to go into the cave. We're gonna have to hopefully find... No, yeah, we're kind of... This is all we can do. We can go to this cave and trade some reds for either purples or whites. Things are ominous. There's a large beast. I mean, I'm sure we'll be fine. Stream heat pockets may want to bring flame resistance Pikmin. No such data. Are my records incomplete? Did Alamar not write down that their reds are resistant to flames? You forget to do that? It was only used like twice in the first game. It was used a handful of times. Mostly in like the world's worst level and the final trial. And I guess the puffy blowhog things, the guys who shoot fire. You gotta check. There could be goods. There could be goods from the sky in these directions, or a single mite. I'm really digging having all these purples with me. And they're not slow. Oh, it's a dream come true. I need to kill this guy first. 'Cause he's an issue. Ah, we got treasure. We got treasure. Any mites want to fight? That's reasonable. It doesn't matter. I guess this cutscene could have come at a worse time. But it would have been funny to get all the way to the end. Didn't we manage to get all the way to the end with help the water cutscene last time? I wouldn't mind that. Just for the laughs. You get to the old Tined Weevil, and that's the first time you ever see any of the Pikmin getting caught by anything cutscenes. I somehow think my guys are gonna be on fire and or electrocuted or poisoned. That is everything. We should be able to jump down. Should bring all the boys too. Your game has been saved. Is this a rest floor? It's a rest floor. It's floor 2, and it's a rest floor. I shouldn't complain, because I like the rest floors. The music especially is nice. Does feel a little weird. I think I want this before the boss, unless the next floor is the boss, in which case I'm doubly confused. Yeah, no, this is rest floor. No enemies, nice little mushroom things. Do we have any beetles? I don't think there's any beetles. This is the most restless of rest floors. There were, what, two eggs and nothing else. Odd. I guess I'll take it, but it feels wrong. Oh well. Also, it occurred to me the other day, just out of the blue, there's no Bulbmin in the final cave. Like, I think I was, like, doing 256 or 216, whatever it was. And I was like, we'll get some extra Pikmin, because there's always Bulbmin somewhere in these longer caves. But you can't put Bulbmin in the final cave, because you'll make it yourself completely immune to the final boss. So they're not ever in the final cave. An interesting thing. There's also just a lot of weird interactions between Pikmin enemies that I don't expect. Like, enemies be able to hurt each other when I'm surprised they would even do that. The Water Wraith can kill the final boss. When would he ever have the chance to? Good question. Don't know, but he can. He just runs them over. Surprised that's even an option. You guys gonna get that treasure? Perfect. Make sure not to throw the purples onto all the fire geysers. You're done and dusted. You're also very done, very dusted. And I'm gonna get a copy of Still Don't Know. What is that? I mean, it's a game of some sort, but I don't recognize the logo. 1986, maybe? It's 1986, and it's a computer game. because of the whole floppy disk sort of thing. I don't think there were any consoles that use floppy disks. Maybe like a really old... I don't know, I'm pretty sure even then... That's all the treasure, by the way. Pretty sure even then, it wasn't just regular floppy disks. I know some old consoles did have weird little disks. That was like really early on, but I don't think anything just used floppies. There was this brief second I was like, is this another rest floor? How many naps do I need to take today? Okay, that is the treasure. Gotta watch out for this guy's coming to eat. Oh, don't. They walked into the fire, you dummies. I really like my purple Pikmin to not burn to death. Thank you. Did you guys have to walk directly onto the fire? Was that really the best idea? Okay, that's not surprising. It was gonna happen sooner rather than later. At least with all the fiery guys around. Is this the only treasure? No. There's a playing card right there and more purples. That means I should be... I'm thinking that this cave I get purples. Like 300 purples. Not 300. 300 weight worth of purples. And then the next cave that I saw just over the pass is going to have whites. Which lets me get up to the yellows. Why would I throw them? Don't throw those in there. And then once I have the yellows, I can get to the globe and go to the next area. Yeah, I might as well have Bluey pluck for me. That's not enough. I didn't throw... You gotta throw in a whole bunch. I never throw enough because I don't expect me to get that many out of this. I get 10 lads per thing. And I need to be really careful not to lose any. There's a chance I only get these 30. See, if I only had these 30, that's still fine, because I can replace 50 of these. Yeah, I can replace 50 of these with regular Pikmin. So I'm not too hard up, regardless. But don't. What did I just buy? It's the purple. These purples love sneaking in here and doing... That's not the right thing. But it's fine. It's fine. Still ended up just fine. There are so many mites going on today. Okay, we got our boys. That's not even the exit. That is just a fire geyser. Let's leave. I don't wish to be in this terrible place anymore. Oh, here we go, boss time. And it's definitely the Empress. And on top of a dead one. A very small Empress. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is like a cocoon. We do only get these purples. I don't want to risk the purples, is the thing. The purples do good damage, and also have the whole stun on them. On the other hand, I don't want to lose them. Also, I want to say new tech. A little shaken. Fine. Is it worth using the spicy? For my own sanity, probably yes. Okay. Well, after this. Astounding, they're not dead. I figured that would be Weed Killer. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the butt doesn't move. Yeah, the butt doesn't move like the head does, so you can make sure all your Pikmin are on the same place. That's the annoying thing about the head, is that after you put like 2 Pikmin on, it goes to the left, so the rest of your Pikmin go on like the shoulder. This way, I can just throw all of them onto the same place and very easily call them back. No issues. Definitely am not going to lose another 40 red Pikmin to this thing. Like I did last time. At least I'm going to try not to. Not dead. That's a shame. Shame, shame, shame. I thought about just letting them go, but I think she becomes immune to damage when she starts rolling. Regardless, dead, not bad. I did use up, well, my only spicy spray. Shame. The love tester. You found it. That's a repulsive life form. Our return to Hockaday cannot come soon enough. It'll be like... I think it's usually under 30 days. There's the... Oh, I don't have enough. There's a, there's an enemy type that appears on day 31 in the last area, the Wistful Wilds or whatever it's called. And it appears there every 30 days after that. So it's like 31, and then 61, and then 91. And they drop, it's like 60 little tiny mite guys in a circle. And they drop the sprays, like the bitter and the spicy. Like a ton of them. But I don't think I ever got into that many days. Wow, it's a treasure gauge. Hooray! We'll see if we ever see them. I think they're like the Uchidani, something like that. Not entirely sure. We're already 20% of the way through the debt. I don't need to collect the Empress's brains. I mean, the debt in of itself is kind of unimportant. I'm going to collect every treasure, so I'm definitely going to get the debt. I'm not doing a weird challenge run or anything. We should, you know what, we could probably dive into the next cave. I should have enough time. I have the time and the resources to dive into the next cave. Maybe grab whites? I say maybe, but it's gotta be. Unless I could somehow... Can you get yellows that way? Huh. If I went into a cave and it had the yellow candy pop bud, could I smuggle out yellows? Or will those not even spawn in until... Why, yes, I think some of the guys did fall off the back of that. It's fine, I've got the lads. Yeah, some people fell down. That's okay. I'm not gonna... no, I do need to kill him. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna kill him because I come down here with the yellows and get the corpse later. It's a bunch of water, can't do that. Water kind of negates all my plans. But I wonder if you could smuggle guys out. Probably not. They wouldn't have anywhere to go. The game might just crash. You can always just leave if you need to. Bunch of metal down here. White Flower Garden. That should be our boys. I do like having all these purples. Are they maybe too strong? It is Pikmin 2, so yes. On the other hand, I basically never get to use these guys, so it's nice doing that for once. Seems like a fairly concise floor. All I need is for my guys not to accidentally careen off the edge, because I could see them doing that. Oh, look, it's the flying guy. I hate him. They were much, 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 much worse than the first game. A lot of the enemies in the first game were way worse. They got toned down, I think, significantly between the first and the second. Now you take that shoe polish. And I guess I'm just gonna wait here at the exit. This is a weird contraption. I can only assume it's an abandoned mini golf course. They probably had those, right? Really, it's not even mini golf, it's mini golf. It's one of those desk ornaments. You just have to golf like a 2-inch long golf club. Got a diamond. Maybe only the diamond? Just the diamond? And there's probably something in one of those guys. That was my downfall last time, was that there was an item inside of an enemy that I didn't think about killing. Like, well, why would I kill them? I'm not that bloodthirsty, except when I am. Oh, no, never mind. There's a bottle cap over here. I'm only slightly bloodthirsty. Just a smidgen. Only if they've wronged me. Or looked at me funny. Or happen to have something I want. Or are inconvenient in any way, shape, or form. Or sometimes just because. We don't have to murder everybody. Some people can live so they could spread news of my murder. I'm still hoping for sprays. I want to say 2.16 got rid of all the sprays inside of eggs, which was a sad, sad time. Sprays are weird because on one hand, they're really strong. But I hate farming them. I don't have a time constraint, so they're not a like hard to come by commodity. But I don't know. Some mods will make it so it takes more berries. Some mods will make it so it takes less. I think I'd rather have it take less, and then the sprays just be weaker. Like, I know you can change the duration of a spicy. So, if you just change the duration of the spicy to, say, like, 1/3 of the regular length, but spicies only take 5 berries, so 1 plant's good enough, I'm okay with that. Because I can dole out the spice. I usually don't need a full spicy anyway. Still not enough. Not enough. I'm gonna have no reds after this. So many little white Pikmin. I love it. I'm afraid that my my desire to keep them alive is gonna go down because of how many I have. This wasn't mentioned before. It's a entirely new type. How odd. You just have to pluck 800 billion little guys here. You know what? Stop plucking. There's a treasure over here. Let's just go ahead and grab that. Ah, golly, they're digging. Amazing. They've dug up the stuff. And then while they're doing that, I can come over here and finish plucking. Louie, don't trouble yourself. I've got it. I wonder if it'd be better just to put... I assume white Pikmin are probably faster than flowered Pikmin of any type. I'm trying to get that guy to respawn. Oh, there he is. You got the goods? He's got the extra goods. Perfect. Okay, cutscene. Hold on, cutscene. The red liquid you see contains ultra-fine spicy spray. Just, you know, it's still the spray. Press the button. We just, we do a little bit of this. Easy. Don't have to push them. Don't have to worry about this dumb jumping. And I get 2. And that's everything. Hold on, I do want to kind of check to see if there's more of those. There is. I mostly want to flower my Pikmin. Make them unbelievably fast. I suppose there is a cap on how fast they could be. I mean, you can see that it looks like they're faster than I am because they're catching up to me and then stopping briefly. You know what? It'll be nice once I get the boots. The boot power-up makes me faster. It's going to be a while. I don't remember where the boot power-up comes from. I'm sure somewhere. I think it's another Empress, but I couldn't tell you where that other Empress is. What we got on here? I was half expecting a Gatling Groink, and I was like, oh no. It mainly looked like that color. Okay, you have to kill this man because I hate these things with a fiery passion. Why you just don't? Oh, now this guy's... Why did a red get in there? Another suffering. Working on it, if you'd let me use my whistle. The big issue is during that cutscene, when you come back out of it, you can't immediately whistle. So if you try and hold the whistle button, you won't whistle, and it'll delay your whistle even longer because then you have to let go of the whistle button to whistle again. But you don't know when that whistle is available. It's a whole ordeal. Oh, there's some chapstick over here too. Make sure not to throw my good boys. Okay, that's good. That should be all the treasures. Everyone's also flowered up, so... It's just waiting for them to get back, really. It's nice having the double spicy. Considering yeah. I had none. We might be able to get... what am I gonna have time for? Am I gonna have time today to get yellows? I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna spend almost the rest of the day trying to break the wall. So the yellows are gonna get like 1 second. But would it be better that way? If I get the yellows, then I'll come back tomorrow and they'll be in a better place because they can't get any food up to their onion. I'll be limited to like 10 yellows. So maybe it's worth it. This is bird. This is big old bird. I don't know how many Pikmin it takes to poison bird to death, but I don't want to know. I could know, don't want to know. Want to take a nap. Let me take a nap. Oh, there he is. You know, when in Rome, use your spices. This is why you use your spices. He's down. There might be more than one. I don't remember if there's more than one. What are these things? I'm gonna say there's not more than one, just because of the... Quick, everyone, panic! We have had a ton of those things. Alright, yeah, he ingested it. I also got a spicy out of it. Currently going great. Returns left and right. Oh, Louie, I've got a job for you. It's fine, we'll bring everybody. Now, I need this to not happen at like a bad time. Oh, the timing. Oh, the timing. Just impeccable, really. Wow, a 5-man knapsack. Why is this only worth 100? You know, I never really checked, you can use this to take a nap. Wow. I never checked to see if there's any rhyme or reason to the cost of things. I'm curious if metal objects are worth more. The battery is worth a good chunk. The bottle cap was worth 100, so it's the same as a knapsack, and the bottle cap's obviously smaller. The diamond was kind of worthless. I don't know. Out of these, they're all fairly cheap. I mean, the organic toxic toadstool was basically worth nothing. It's probably worth 1 Empress head.